Hello, welcome to my life. My name is Kati and today I'm going to show you my current setup in this mini rings, and I have had this for almost 6 months. This is a MeePlus SlimPad with 11mm rings, and this was called the Pueblo leather in the wine red color. I don't know, what they now have is called burgundy, so I don't know if it's the same leather color or if there is a slight change, but they don't have the wine red listing anymore. So I have the ring protectors here and this elastic closure band with the white pen holder, and this is my newest fountain pen, so I bought this platinum Krause capless pen and I'm loving it. I use the platinum pigment sepia ink in it, and I removed the clip and it's perfect in this pen holder, so I'm just loving it. And I will now go just this through in order and explain what I have here. But this 31 days tracker is not in use right now. It's just waiting for me to get an inspiration what I want to start tracking. So then I have this year at a glance 7-fold calendar for next year, so that's not either in use yet, but I got it to see if I would use it. I'm not so good at using these kind of calendars, but I just thought this was so fun that I took it. And then these 2 sheets are here just as a reminder how to make the day meaningful. How would I make myself proud? How can I love my spouse? And so on. So that I have here. And then this other one, I took notes from a video how to get things started. If I'm having a bad day, I could come here and look. But I'm very bad at looking at these kind of things in my planner, so they are mainly now just for decoration here. But then we get to the main point. So I have these plotter folders, or I don't now remember, they called them like project something. But I'm loving these. The only problem is that when I buy these inserts from MeePlus, those are 6.7 centimeters wide, and plotter inserts are 6.2. most if you buy from Japan, those are 6.2, so I can't fit these in these folders, and that started to irritate me. So just one day I'm just going to cut the inserts that I want to keep in these folders. And also what I did since my last flip in August, I decorated these with these Moomin stickers, and I made also new categories. So this is wants, dreams and fun. So these are more like bucket style lists, or just what I would need and what I would maybe want, what I would like to experience. If you don't know Finnish, you don't know that here's missing a leather. And I only realized afterwards that I maybe could have just cut a few millimeters here first and then from here, but it's okay. So I'm missing a leather here now, but they would also flip more easily if I would have just taken a few millimeters first from here, but you do and learn. So I will do that next time when I'm cutting these. And this is couch entertainment, so things to watch on telly. And here's my books to read. Yeah, it was a morning like that. I was so excited to make this insert, and then I realized, well, there was a small spelling mistake, but it's pretty anyway, so I don't mind. So that's all what I have in this folder. Then we get to the main thing of this planner. So this is my daily to-do list, which I plan always the night before. And I plan easily over. So I put on my to-do list way more than I can do in one day. So for me, that's why I love the mini size, because you can just imagine how much I could fit tasks on a pocket size or personal size or A5 size. Although I write very small, I can't fit like endlessly tasks here. So I'm loving the mini size. This other page is for my daily log, and I should write here whenever I have done something, but today I apparently haven't taken the time yet, so I would need to write here things that I have done. And yes, you can see I have again cut old inserts. I think they were more like, these were like some kind of personal size or something, but I cut them down to this mini size because I want to use them up if I don't need them as the original size that I have made them or bought them. I cut them down now, and I don't save these because afterwards when I have my daily log I will journal about it in my daily journal, so I don't need these. I'll throw these away, so I don't mind that I have holes in wrong places on these. And then this is again my yesterday to-do list, so this is how it goes. Then this goes here after this day, and this will be my Saturday daily log, and I will add a new to-do list for Saturday. So this is how it works, and I have this just as a kind of writing board here, and I put the bookmark here so that I can easily come to my daily to-do list, because that's the most important thing in this tiny planner. You will see the other to-do lists later, but this is for anything that doesn't go in any other category, so that's why it doesn't have a lot here. So to-do, brain dump. Then this is for my stationery and planning system to-dos. That's my way of surviving. I just need to write them down, because when I write them down I more easily remember the tasks. So it doesn't mean that I come here to look at what I have to do, but it's just when I write it down I remember it. But of course some days I come here and do tasks, especially if I'm having a bad morning and I need something easy or fun to get myself started. I can come here and do a nice task. Then I have these empty sheets for brain dumping. So if I quickly need to write something down, project notes or tasks, planning for something, so I have these as a brain dump section here. And why I don't have anything here, it's because when I have done the brain dump, the task or project goes usually where it belongs. Then this is my learn to draw, so I just wrote a brain dump list of things I would like to learn to draw. So I don't have to buy stickers for these things to put a nice picture in my journal. And here I did some drawing one day, so these sheets are for that if I want to scribble here something. Then my decluttering folder. So this first is it was kind of a challenge for myself for decluttering physical items. So I thought either 100 days or 1,000 items. But I have fallen off. I have had other things to do. So we are actually already going like here. So I haven't updated it because I haven't done anything. I could still make this happen. So aim for the 1,000 things in 100 days, but I don't. I have been focusing on other projects now because 100 days is a lot. That's like almost 3 months, and I have learned that I can max focus on one thing 1 month. So I think this was just way too much expecting from myself. So I should have done like a 30-day or I don't know, 300 items. That would have been more like possible for me to focus on. Then I track here my phone pictures and my phone storage space, and I have put here pet tape on the background, so this is like more sturdier because this is from the lightweight series, so that's, I just thought these were fun, so it would be more sturdier. Then my email declutter, my documents declutter, my pictures on my computer. I haven't started that project yet. And then just a few notes according to decluttering. I don't know if I will ever receive an end result in this project, but it's ongoing. Finances. I just love these stickers. Here I'm enjoying my serene home. And here I'm anxious about my finances, because if you like make some investments, those are never like 100% sure usually. So there is a bit always like is this a good decision to make or not? And here I have just empty sheets. You can see these were personal. This is actually from Filofax, so personal size inserts. I don't know what I have been doing, but they had like holes on both sides, so then I cut them down here and made more holes. So, but these are just brain dump. So here I put all notes that are about money, so I know where I find those tasks now, and these are usually things that I do when I do my weekly tasks according to finances, paying bills and so on. And then income, I put this separate. So here I have notes about my job applications and then empty sheets to put notes and all the things that are according to that. But this is the dream, having like incoming money. And here I'm dreaming about a lovely job. So yeah. And then my second pen loop, which I have made myself for my lovely friction pen. And here I have quick notes to remember the sizes of these mini inserts. And then here is my YouTube video tracker. So these are all the videos that I have made this year. And then this is now already for next year. I have planned when I would release videos. And then I have separately my YouTube video planning. And again, I'm peeking out of my hole into the world when I'm making YouTube videos. So, and again, random papers for quick notes. And here's my YouTube video planning. This is how I now do it, and this is what I'm now filming. So this is the plans that have a date already, and then this is a bit tricky. This is a Hobonichi weeks pocket that I have punched here, and then here is more plans. So here I have cut these. This is my sizing tool for the sticky notes, which I cut from the small size. So plans for future videos that don't have a date yet. So those I keep here, and again a Hobonichi weeks pocket that I have glued in this Plotter project folder. I have apparently written a post-it note about my video plans, but this is again, I can now say that this didn't work because I haven't watched this post-it note since making it, so I can remove that. And then a personal folder for some personal notes, which I'm not going to show you. And then we are already at the back. So what I have removed here since my last flip, I took out all my, I can call them stupid, all my stupid task lists that had like projects and things to do, because this is my daily planner. The daily page is the most important, so I don't need lists about future projects in here or notes about future projects. No, I don't need that. I only need my daily to-do list and maybe some trackers like these that I have here for my current projects that I can do any day. But all the like things that I haven't decided I would like focus on now, I don't want to keep them here bulking this up. So I removed all of those, and you will see them in a future video what I will set up for my projects. Goal planning, project planning, that has always been a problem for me. Like if the project is not so clear like these, just to declutter. If it's more complicated, that's a problem for me. But I have decided they don't belong here. They belong here or in the new setup. So now this is a lovely setup. And these, look, it's so easy to flip these Plotter project folders. I just love them. I'm sad I don't know where I could buy them these days, but back then I was able to purchase them from Amazon Japan. But now, last time I checked, they didn't ship to Finland anymore. But I love these. These would be perfect for any size. They are lovely. I'm not such a fan of all the colors, but You could make something this yourself, like just a piece of sturdier paper and fold it like this. But look how easy it is to flip through. When I am like, oh, I need to make this about my accounts. I just come here to my finances, write the task here, and then I will think about it next time when I do my finances. Or I think about a YouTube thing, I come here and write it here. I have decided on these topics because these are the most important ones in my life at this moment, and all the rest then that which doesn't go in these categories will then be here. It works now, and I'm not doubting at all that I would change this setup one day. I'm always like being open for noticing that something stops working, and then I will change it so that I keep myself interested and that I find the task, because I got irritated that I had, for example, the money tasks between to-do lists. So when I do my finances, I don't have the energy to go through all my brain dump to-do lists to find the finance tasks. So I like them to be separate. So I just that's should be my keyword. Separate categories. Because that's the way it's easier for me to get things done. If you're curious about the MeePlus, I have a code for you down below that gets you a discount from your first order from them. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, and I hope to see you down below in the comments and in my next video. Bye bye.